right into it. Check it out! Everybody's favorite LOLcow. 2026 is officially the year of Hasan Piker being a LOLcow. Wow. Dude is, y'all gotta see. I haven't really been, like, keeping up on every single thing, right? But I was waiting to see if any big news came out, you know? Boy, howdy! I thought something like big was gonna happen, like him getting in trouble with the TSA again or something. You know, I was like, I'll wait and see if any news comes out. Otherwise, maybe I'll go back to Vitaly or I'll go back to Johnny Somalia. You know, whatever the frick. No, instead, Hasan apparently is now an avid chatter on Asmongold's chat, and bro had the funniest freakout meltdown I've ever seen, and I just gotta share this with all of you. Let's get right into it. Hasan lost his mind. It's a bit of a long one, so I will avoid pausing as much as possible. Let's go!
It strongly condemns Asmongold's rhetoric. Well, why is he dressed like Fidel Castro? So he's dressed like Mao, Fidel Castro. Who's gonna be next? Stalin? He does more cosplay.
It really does. I was about to say
than Emeru.
I understand why Elon Musk, obviously,
does more cosplay than Emeru. I was gonna say he really does like enjoy sort of like acting like a freaking what do you call it? A simp? Yeah, basically, just like a communism socialist like simp. Like I don't know, it's like a role play for him.
Position of power gets
like, bro, wearing the same clothing doesn't actually make you a socialist. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can't just like, yeah, like it's kind of like the people who got those posters of like what's that one? The revolution poster. You know which one I'm talking about? This one. Revolution poster. What is it? Che Guevara? Yeah. This one. Oh, CHE. I'm stupid. Think about this. So this guy, Che Guevara, started a revolution, right? And it was like, oh yeah, Che Guevara, anti-capitalist, socialism, Marxism, anti-capitalist. But then a bunch of capitalists started selling the posters to a bunch of college kids who were like, hell yeah, down with the system. But by you buying the poster, that makes you a capitalist. You are literally like participating in capitalism. And that's exactly how I feel like with Hasan Piker, iDubbbz, pretty much everybody in that like political space right now. Anybody that does not live in a communist socialist country that goes on YouTube is basically what it feels like.
A way with saying, you know, of course ICE is going to kill whoever the fuck they want to kill, right?
Yeah.
Because that's Elon Musk. Elon Musk is never going to be in this situation. Even Asmongold most likely will never be in this situation.
The situation where I have to run over a police officer? Why would
because he never leaves his house, right? But Asmongold's audience could just as well have been in this situation.
Yeah, and if one of my viewers decides to try to run over a federal officer in the process of trying to escape from a scene when they're being detained, you know what I'm gonna say? Rip bozo. I'm gonna say the same thing.
I mean, listen, to be fair, and we'd have to take a look at the video, right? But if what he's saying is true, and they did, you know, try to run over a police officer, or if they, like, you know, almost ran over a police officer, I mean, yeah, that's a vehicle, bro. Vehicles are like pretty deadly. You gotta really think about it. Like, even like it's kind of like how I was talking to my younger siblings the other day, and I was telling them, it's like, you need to, like, because they tend to do this thing where we're walking on the sidewalk, they'll like get ahead of us, and it infuriates me. But I try to be like, I try to calmly explain it to them, because it's like, listen, if you guys walk too far ahead, I know you're gonna try to cross the street by yourselves. And the thing is, these vehicles, even if they're only going at 20 miles an hour, 10 miles an hour, These are heavy death machines. These things have weight to them. You know what I mean? Even if they're only going 10 miles an hour, if the person just couldn't brake fast enough, getting hit with a vehicle freaking hurts. It's a lot of weight that needs to come to a stop all of a sudden. So it's like even if you don't think it's going too quickly, you gotta be careful you don't get freaking hit by it. So it's like, I don't know, you gotta be super careful, dude. I feel like people really underestimate how deadly a vehicle actually is because we're just so used to the equipment, you know. It's kind of like when you work at a machinery, you know, machine factory or something. When you're like working with these ginormous heavy machine, you know, things, you see a crane or you know, a freaking one of those caterpillars, those cats, and you're like, ah, that's not that big of a machine. Well, maybe not to you because you're used to seeing those ginormous monstrosities, right? But to the layman, it looks like a pretty, you know, it's a pretty large machine.
They could have been in the situation where they're like pro ice, for example, but they got scared and they wanted to move out of the way, right? Where they're pulling out of their fucking
If you get scared, you accidentally run somebody over. I mean, you can't expect that to be
driveway,
okay.
for example, and they got domed and shot and killed. That's how this works, okay? You are ascribing evil intent.
Evil intent.
For no real reason in this circumstance, when the true
Now
evil
I
that's
kind of
taking
want to
place
check out
is
the video
The real
for
evil
myself.
isn't trying to run over the federal agent. No, and escape the scene after, by the way, they came out and they said, let me mute the music because it's a little bit loud. They came out and they said that this woman was causing trouble before then. She was blocking roads, doing all of this other shit. And they wanted to get rid of her because she was like the person leading all of this. So really, but let's hear about the real problem is actually ICE. Here we go.
literally the evil that's coming from ICE.
There it is.
Even in this
Wow, who could have predicted this?
situation,
I don't know. I don't think it's ICE. If I'm being completely honest, I feel like somehow Israel is behind this. Right? Like, I feel like Israel probably is to blame. I don't know. That's what that's. I tend to hear Israel's behind a lot of these things. So that's kind of my first suspicion.
you instantly find
Yes.
yourself trying to justify the murderers.
The murderers, right? Of course.
There's something fucking wrong with you. You have
Why are you getting upset?
no, you have like the part of your brain.
Is it a little too
Do
low
you
or are we
think
good?
that Hassan, if
anything,
this
my
woman had
microphone's a
run
little too
over
low,
and
actually.
killed that ICE agent, do you think that
One sec.
Hassan would be trying to justify why it was okay? I think would be. No, I think he would be. No, he'd be celebrating?
we good?
Oh, of course.
That
The microphone
causes
is a
you
lot
to
further
think
away from me
about
now,
your
so I had
own
to
personal
increase it a little
well-being
bit.
is warped because you're so
Damn, no, I barely increased it. Hold on, let me increase it a little bit more. Okay, let's see.
predisposed with defending law enforcement every step of the fucking way. You've been so propagandized and
Alright,
so
that should be a
conditioned
lot
into thinking
better.
that cops are always doing the right thing.
I think they are in this case, right?
That you just cannot understand that you could be in the crosshairs next. You just can't comprehend it. Your loved ones can be.
Yeah, I mean, like, you could just be accidentally trying to run over a federal agent, escaping after you're trying to be detained after repeatedly trying to block and obstruct the federal investigation. You know, like sometimes like, bro, how did I oh shit, this happened again. Oh god, how does this keep happening to me?
Asmon is saying,
I'm gonna be completely honest with you. And I don't know if it has. Oh, so that's an image of the actual. Damn, so the dude actually hit from the front windshield. Damn. I don't know if it's a cultural thing. I don't know if it's because I grew up in, you know, where I grew up in. But anytime I saw a police raid, anytime I saw a lot of police presence near and around my house, or you know, anything like that, me, my bros, my cousins, my mom, they showed us to just stay the hell away. Like, just like whatever's going on, it can't be good. You know, it's kind of like when you see an old spaghetti western, and you see the cowboy going up to the saloon, to the bar, and he goes out in front of the bar where the double doors are at, and he shouts out, "Hey, Dirty Dan, I'm a-calling you out. Come out with an iron." You know what I mean? And of course, you see everybody in the background duck and cover, baby. They get in barrels, they hide behind the freaking doors, they get inside, they watch from the window, but they get the frick out the way because they know some lead's about to start flying. You know what I mean? Why? Because the sheriff just came around and was like, "Hey, I'm calling you out, Dirty Dan. You're under arrest." You know, like of course things are about to, the shit is about to hit the fan. And if you stick around, you gon' get sprayed. This is elementary, my dude.
Standing in front of a cop car should be put in a box and round up a...
And I'm just gonna say it, monodachis, to any, and like, I don't care what your political affiliation is. Monos and monas. All of my monodachis at home. If you ever see a situation going down, please, for your own safety, stay the hell away. Like, just don't, go around, take a detour. Like, you don't need to, whatever's happening, it's not your job to handle it. You know what I mean? Just you know, go about your business.
About 10,000 protesters and put them in
I
a
don't
camp
care
to shut it down
what
quick.
your political leanings are, whatever the frick purpose you feel like. Just don't get, like, what are you gonna do? You're not gonna do nothing. The police are doing their job. The things are happening. You're not gonna stop anything. You're not gonna you're not gonna do shit. Like, you can get away. You know what I mean? Like, you're not gonna accomplish anything, even if you do get involved, because you're nobody.
That's what I said.
No, like nobody.
Promoting
No.
authoritarian dictator.
If you want to stop any of this stuff,
Authoritarian
really,
dictatorship.
on a political scale, like the ICE thing, you should have freaking voted. You should have voted against it. You know, like, it's too late now. The hell
Is when people that are breaking the law and being violent and obstructing the federal government from doing their job, authoritarianism is when they have a consequence for it. That's right.
I don't know if she was being violent. Again, I haven't seen the full clip.
At least they
I've seen
explained what
some videos that were very crappy videos on Twitter, like from some neighbor in his attic or some shit. Like, I couldn't even freaking see what the hell was going on. I probably should have watched this before.
Oh, it's so hard.
Watch
He's
the
just
video.
a weak, ineffective,
so hard.
cowardly person who is...
I'm ineffective.
Ineffective!
If I was ineffective, you wouldn't be crying about me every day.
Hey, true though. Hey, true
who
though.
is trying to lean into the administration, the government's fucking repressive methods to make himself and others who are tuning in feel powerful. Okay, that's it.
Yeah.
He says he's ineffective. Meanwhile, he's the top political streamer. I mean, it feels like it's pretty freaking effective, all things considered,
That's
right?
it. This is commentary from a deeply insecure, deeply scared person.
I'm insecure. No, okay. All right. Sure.
Is bro really talking about insecurity? Bro is an actual legitimate projector. Bro, you freaking putting chemicals on your head for your hair. How you gonna make fun of Asmongold? Relax.
It's weak, it's cowardly, it's frail.
Add more
This is
words.
the motivating principle of fucking Nazis
More
as well,
insults.
historically.
Ad hominem.
Of course. How could we forget?
Feeling like they've been wronged by society and hoping that the state actually enacts some violence to others who are their ideological opponents.
Doesn't he want, like, he was a huge supporter of Mamdani, and people think that the state was fucking them over, and I think that really, I mean, it's very regular that people would want to have the state redistribute. Well, like, taxes are violence in a way. Taxes are backed up by violence. If you don't pay your taxes, they will violently control you and put you in jail and then take your stuff.
I was about to say, how the hell is taxes violence? But then, yeah, I mean, facts, right? Like, what, like, if you don't pay your taxes, you're gonna get sent to jail, and in essence, yeah, it's like, it's a very, modernized way, like version of like the soldiers coming over to be like, you gotta pay the king's taxes, the king's toll. It's like, oh, we don't have enough. That's too freaking bad, bro. Yeah, I need my gold. Give me the gold.
Like, every law that we have is backed up by violence. That's the way it is. Like, they tried to explain, like, hey, please get out of the way, get out of the vehicle, and they tried everything they could, but she wouldn't listen. That's the thing. Everything is about that. Everything is backed up by the Force Doctrine at one level or another. And I would just rather live in a civilized society where we don't have to be reminded of that. I would.
Not realizing, once again, that this is not a partisan issue.
It's not. Everybody should agree with this. Everybody should agree with me.
Who saw that this kind of stuff was fucked up. A lot of people, for example, who think
Yeah.
what Asmongold is saying is like completely ridiculous.
It's not ridiculous. It's true.
Okay? Very violent and unacceptable, did not say anything. And the reason why they didn't say anything was because they were terrified. Okay? They were terrified of getting bullied. They were terrified of being cyber stalked. They were terrified in general.
So I'm the one that's making people scared. Then why is everybody retweeting me saying that they're glad that my parents are dead? I mean, all you have to do is go and look at the retweets and the replies of that one comment that I made. You're going to see people talking about like how much they hope I die, how much they hope my parents are dead, they hope they're in hell. Yeah, they're crazy. They're totally fucking unhinged. This entire inversion is so blatantly dishonest. And all you have to do is just go and read what people are responding to me with. It's totally deranged, completely deranged.
Honestly, that's a fact. Even Dr. K was talking about how Hasan has like by far the most tribal community out of anyone in the streaming sphere. Like, brother, come on. This is the same person y'all tried to use to like make Ethan look bad, and he freaking ends up talking more smack about all of you. I, even as small as I am, get hella people leaving me hella disgusting stuff on my comments. It's the only comments that I genuinely am like, oh man, should I censor those? Nah. Because at the end of the day, in my opinion, right? Anytime I see somebody talking like that, or talking smack, sending death threats, disgusting shiz like that, realistically, it's like, that's on you, bro. That says a lot about you rather than me. Nightmare blood rotation? Yo, for real. On another level, bro. We got the squeaker, the roach, and the freaking terrorist sympathizer.
But the reason why I tried to urge others to also speak out was because there are more of us than there are of them.
Then why'd you lose the popular vote?
Okay? The reason why they feel emboldened is because...
Oh, God, good lord. It's like... Damn. We outnumber them. How come you all didn't go freaking vote? It's like when they say that there's a modern audience for video games. Oh yeah? Then how come your game freaking failed? If there's a huge modern audience, why the hell didn't they buy the freaking game?
Trump,
Ghost of Yotai didn't do so well, did it?
And numerous other right-wing figures have basically created this media environment, especially on the internet, where they have made people feel
A
falsely.
media environment.
They've made
He's
people
getting more gray hairs.
feel
He's got gray hairs, bro.
That's a new
It's
one.
stressing him out. Now,
like
for real though,
they are
look at the freaking
dominating
patch of
the
gray hair
discourse.
on his beard.
The only reason why they are dominating the discourse
It's an
on the
entire
internet
patch, bro.
is because
He's stressing
people are
him
too
out.
afraid to speak out against it. People are too afraid to call it out. People are too afraid to say, "What the fuck are you saying? This is."
You're right. People are too afraid of doing this, but they're so afraid of it. They're constantly sending me death threats and, like invoking my dead parents. You're right. That's totally, but it's actually you guys that are the victims. Oh yeah.
I feel like Asmongold has been the easiest punching bag for everybody for years. Brother really doesn't fight back for the most part. Like, honestly, he really doesn't fight back. You talk smack, or not even talk smack, right? If you talk smack, sometimes he'll clap back. But like, look at Baby No Money. Bro censored him out of their music video. Mad disrespectful, right? But he didn't even care. He was like, alright, not bad. I get it. I understand. You know, do what you gotta do, get the bag. You know, like I'm a politics guy, and not everybody's gonna, you know, rock with that. Like, and so it's like he just sort of lets that happen. Freaking Hasan has been like throwing shade at Asmon for years. This, like, bro, non-stop he talks about him. This is the first time I seen Asmongold really clap back like hard, and you'll see it right now because the beautiful thing here is that Hasan apparently gets so freaking butthurt he actually gets into Asmongold's chat for the second time. Apparently this is the second time he's done this.
Completely ridiculous.
Oh, God. Man. So I'm simultaneously ineffective and I'm also dominating the discourse. Well, that's nice. Oh, he's tweeting about me
But
again.
they really can't really, like, and that's the thing. They and this is like for all his entire orbit. I'm thinking about like Frogan. I'm thinking about Denims. I'm thinking about those other two fools that are constantly calling like for like putting bounties on people. Like, they all constantly say that the other side is like small, nobody listens to them, they're not important, they'll never make a change, while at the same time crying because they're like, they're so much more popular than me, everybody agrees with them. It's like, freaking make up your mind, bro. You can't this. You sound like a lunatic. Bro is ineffective. He's also he also is changing the entire atmosphere. The entire scene is changing because of the things he's saying. But he's ineffective. He don't do shit. Like,
Truly unjustified.
bro, this is what makes you sound like a crackhead. It makes you sound insane.
To an audience of powerless people.
That and of course all the terrorist support, right? But like plus this.
Wrong when they can identify the admin as doing cruelty, pathetic, weak, expected. Of course, right? And crying, getting mad about it. He's been tweeting about this a lot. You can say this as much as you want, but it's very obvious that she was accelerating the vehicle when he was directly in front of it. He was. She would have run him over. She would have run him over. Everybody knows not to run away and speed away in a vehicle when the police are trying to detain you.
I absolutely agree with that. Again, have not seen the actual video itself from a good enough angle that I can realistically be like, oh, 100% she was gonna run this dude over. But I agree. I don't care who you are, what you're doing, what the situation is. If the police are like, hey, stop it, freaking stop it, get out the vehicle, blah, 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 blah. It's like, all right, you know, I'm not about to get shot. Like, I don't know about you, but as far as I'm concerned, I got my camera on, you know, put it on the dash, and just, like, do whatever the hell they tell you, bro, because I'm not about to get 4 warning shots in the back of my, like, no. Like Jazzy Jeff said, hey, I take it 14 warning shots to my back. I'll do whatever the hell you tell me. Just freaking, comply. Whatever the hell. Is it fair? No. Does it, like, is it unfair? Yes. Does it suck? Yeah, it sucks booty cheeks. But I'm gonna get out of there alive. I'm gonna go home. Maybe we might have to take a field trip down to the jailhouse. They can verify my identity, but I know who I am. I don't do nothing. I don't do nothing, bro. I stay indoors. I'm a staycationer. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, whatever, verify me and let me go. Whatever the hell you gotta do it. But I'm going home today. I'm not gonna do nothing that gets me locked up. I hate that. No. Mm-mm.
Like, it's not even a question. Everybody knows this. I don't even know.
I'm squishy. I can't survive in jail. All right, my booty hole. It wouldn't be able to handle the jailhouse. I'm just saying.
Yeah, use your eyes. Just look at it. She was not trying to run him over. You're wrong. Oh, he's in chat. Hasan is in chat again. What a surprise. Okay,
I was gonna start skipping forward if we didn't get to it quick, but
she was not trying to run him over. You are
so
wrong.
It's actually Hasan Piker. Hasan Piker, the dog striker himself, is actually on Asmongold's chat. Absurd. And he's a tier 1 subscriber for 2 months. Wait, so Hasan Piker is paying Asmongold money? Bro, like, that means bro is literally just giving away the money that you give him to Asmongold. That's hilarious. And of course to Amazon.
What would you have done in this situation when the police officers told you that you had to get out of the car? Just give it a minute. It's all right.
I would have stopped and gotten the hell
It's
out the
fine.
car, bro. Frankly.
De-escalate and talk to her instead of immediately trying to force open the door.
What?
It wasn't appropriate by law and circumstances. Oh, that's not what I asked.
Yeah, a brother's not even answering the freaking question.
So if the police come up to you and they say to stop the vehicle and get out, what would you do? What would
I
you
would do that. Stop the
It's very
freaking
simple.
vehicle, get the hell out.
The guys are untrained, hopped up
Bro,
on
I would have
fumes,
my hands as high up as humanly possible, within view. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would be too scared to even cough or sneeze, bro. Hell no. That's how I act around any police officer. I don't like any of them, even security guards to a certain extent.
Told you already.
To a certain extent, right? To a certain extent.
De-escalate and talk to her. No, you're talking. No, I'm
I'm not
not
trying to get tased. I don't like needles.
Maybe he's confused. I'm saying if you were in the woman's shoes, if you were the one driving the car, what would you have done if you were in her situation and you were the one?
Brother is look how much he's typing. These guys are untrained as shit, hopped up on fumes and no accountability. I told you already. He is doing. Bro is typing mad fast, but not listening at all.
Driving the car. I'm not talking as the officer. I told you already the appropriate way of doing this by the LEO standards.
That's
You
not the
have.
question though.
You've told me multiple times, but you haven't said what you would do. Because you know the answer to that, and it's obvious. You would have gotten out of the car like a normal person.
Yeah.
And you would have said, okay, I'm going to comply with the police.
Yeah, because otherwise I get
That's
shot.
what you would have done. But you don't want to answer that because it paints her in a
Best
bad
case
light.
scenario, right? Best case scenario, you don't get shot. You go to jail and you gotta waste some time showing your ID, filling out a report, telling them what happened, all that nonsense. You know, like who the hell wants to go through all that?
I would have driven away as well. Oh, he said, oh, you would have driven away as well, just as she was trying to do. Many people would have done the same. She was clearly trying to drive away. The person in power has the
Sorry, what? So Hasan is saying that if the police was trying to detain him, he would just drive the hell away? What kind of a freaking moron are you? No, stupid. What? You're gonna get yourself shot. You're gonna get arrested. Who the hell? What kind of first like 1%er freaking like spoiled rich kid bullshit nonsense? Freaking like hell no, bro. This is some 1%er like logic. This is some stupidity for people who never had to deal with police officers in their life, bro. Nah, you don't do nothing. Don't be stupid.
responsibility to de-escalate and do that way. Listen, guys, anybody in the Sans chat, listen, I'm going to say this. Please, guys, do not take this advice. This is such a bad idea. I promise you, Hasan's got a lot of money. He's got tons of money. He can afford this. It's okay.
Yeah, he can pay the bail when they freaking arrest his dumb ass. We can't. I can't afford a freaking ticket. I can barely afford my freaking DMV shiz. And I still gotta pay that this month.
But let me give you the person that dies the car. No, again, we've seen this clip again. And there it is. Yes, obviously they hit him. Yeah, let's not even get into that. Please.
Look at him. Oh, whoops. That's the ICE officer there. What a crappy... This is the one I saw. This is a crappy-ass freaking angle, but...
Please, guys, do not take his advice.
Oh, absolutely. He gets hit and damn near throws himself aside. Otherwise, I think genuinely, if he didn't throw himself to the side, as the damn thing was pushing him, flat, he would have been under that tire. He dead ass would have been under that tire.
An officer tells you to stop the vehicle.
That was a little bit better of an angle, though. The one I saw was like less zoomed in.
And to get out of the car. Do not randomly drive away. You will ruin your life.
Yeah.
They're going to find you. They'll run your plates. They're going to arrest you. You're going to have to go to court. You're going to go to jail. Potentially. Maybe you won't. It will fuck up your whole life.
Yeah, that's the best case scenario. The worst case scenario is you end up like that lady. You'll get popped.
Do not do this. Yeah, sorry. Comply or die.
Not bad, got
Always
timed
W.
out.
Okay, you're getting untimed out, all right? You can keep posting a 5-pixel video for Cope all you want. The dude clearly had no right to shoot her. Okay. Can somebody find...
You know what's funny? He said the dude clearly had no right to shoot her. He did not say she clearly did not hit him with the car, right? Now he's changing it. You see how Hasan Piker changes, like he freaking pushes the goalpost back? Oh, now it's different. Now it's that he didn't have the right to shoot her. Oh, okay. All right.
the video, and we'll see about this. I'll see if I can find a video that's like more zoomed in. Let me see if this is it or not.
This is a night, bro. Look at this video. See what I'm saying? This is like when you freaking get those ghost videos, and it's like, brother, why the hell am I looking at a freaking 420p bullshit video? I can't see the ghost. Like, it's 2026. What the hell are you recording with a 420p camera? Where's all these iPhones at? Now that the iPhones exist, all the freaking ghosts are going away.
No, it's I've got to find the one that's closer, and then we can look at it to get on the look at. Yeah, I had it open. I don't know where it is again. That's a nice looking one, though. Is there an instance where you don't automatically defend ice kills?
What the frick? The hell kind of question is that? What the hell kind of question is that? That is like that's like some kindergarten level question, bro. That's like, y'all remember that old joke? The like, hey, do you, are you gay? And what do you say? You know, if you, well, typically if you're straight, you say, no, I'm not gay. But then that's the follow-up question. Do your parents know that you're gay? Oh, you're screwed no matter what you answer. If you say yes, that means that they know that you're gay. If you say no, that means they don't know that you are gay. Bam, bro, freaking 4D chess, bro, I got you. No matter what you answer, you're guilty. You know what I'm saying? What the hell kind of question is this? The only correct answer is, I don't automatically defend ICE. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, look at this, like, scheming way, the schemy-ass way that he tries to, like, word the question.
Yeah, I would say if they're not trying to kill the officer, I would defend it. Yeah, sure. I'd say.
Oh, if they're not trying to kill the officer, you know what? Good answer. I didn't think about that. Yeah, I'm stupid.
Defend it. Yeah, ICE has no legal authority to ever even detain American citizens. By the way, learn the law.
Is that true? They might answer it. I don't know. Is that true? I'm pretty sure ICE can detain you. Right, I can guarantee you there's absolutely some kind of, like, rule that says if you're freaking doing something stupid, getting in the way, they can stop you or detain you or something, right? And I'm just gonna say it, like, let's just be real with each other here, right? Like, okay, cool, we live in a civilized world, right? But, I'm pretty sure the force multiplier at the side of his hip gives him all this freaking authority he needs. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna question it. In that instance, I could get mad later. Hell, I'll go sue him in court. But I'm not about to question it when the brother's strapped. The hell?
As far as I know, it's against the law to try to run over somebody. It's against the law to run somebody over.
Also true.
Now, I don't know about that, but I think it is. You can change the convo all you want, like you did. And so anyway, no, it's very obvious. How do you... And also, here's another thing.
You can change the convo all you want. I love this, by the way, because you know Hasan wants to do the same thing he did with Ethan Klein during their debate, which is all he does is just shout at the top of his lungs over you. Just shout louder than you. And try to, like, call you names and say that you're, like, coping and say that you're this, that you're that. And it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why he's like putting it in all caps. Learn the law. It's like, he wants to shout. He wants to lie and make his lies louder than what you're saying so that nobody hears you out or nobody listens to you. So honestly, like Asmongold has said in the past, there's really no reason to debate anyone on this. People can make up their own minds. But it is interesting to see Hasan Piker trying to debate, but not being able to, like, use his common strategies.
I'll ask Hasan one more question. How do you justify that she wasn't trying to run him over when the wheels were spinning forward and he was in front of the car? How do you justify that?
That's a very good question. A very good question, but he's kind of playing Hasan's own game as well. Where it's kind of like, yeah, we have to assume, we have to live in the world where, yes, she was trying to run him over. In which case, you know, alright, well, like, how exactly do you justify, in what world would that be okay?
The wheels were spinning. He was directly in front of the car. Slow-mo video. Is this it? Let me see if I can find it. I don't know if this is a good version or not. I can tell you, but you only favor this dynamic when you can control the conversation. Yeah, obviously. Yeah, of course. That's why I'm doing it. Yeah, of course. Yeah, duh. I mean, this is a big secret. Like, yeah, obviously. Yeah, that video isn't very good. It's not that. Damn it! I'm trying to remember which one
I can tell you, but you only favor this dynamic where you can control the convo. He's so mad. He's so mad that he can't yell over Asmongold like he tried to yell over everybody that he's debated. He's so pissed off. He wasn't in front of the car.
had open.
Brother, we can see the video. It's just like with the freaking with him shocking his dog with Kaya. We can clearly see the video. So like it doesn't matter how much you lie.
Yeah, because I had one before. He wasn't in front of the car. It's relevant trying to engage in hypotheticals? Okay, okay. Let me see if I can find the video. Give me a minute.
You can't engage with what actually took place. Yeah, I mean, there's the agent right there. Clear as daylight. Agent there. Body there. Standing right freaking there. Not this guy, by the way, with the mask. This one over here. In front of the vehicle. You see how he's literally in front of the freaking vehicle.
Do you think that he was in front of the car in this frame?
Right there. And then she turns the wheels over to the right. Yeah.
Let me see if this is it. Was he in front of the car in this frame or not? Show the video? Oh, I am. I'm about to show the video.
Bro, Hasan Piker, this is the funniest thing ever. Hasan Piker is actually straight up just a freaking hate chatter in Asmongold's chat. This is hilarious. He has legitimately cemented himself as the 2026 LOLcow, political LOLcow. I freaking love it. This is the funniest thing I have seen all day. I love every second of this.
Yeah, I think this might be it.
Show the video, Asmon. Why do you try to hit frames?
Just give me 1 second. I'm trying to see if this is it.
Like, so at a certain point, he's in front of the car, right? Well, that's just one frame. Show the whole video. What is this goalpost moving? All right, let's show the whole freaking thing, I guess. It's not like this frame came from the freaking video or anything.
This isn't a very good angle. I had a better angle before, but we'll use this. Okay. So, and by the way, actually, you know what? Before I show the video, I will show the video. We're going to look at it in slow motion. But was he in front of the car or not? Was he in front of the car or not?
I mean, very clearly, yes.
And we'll show it.
How about this, right? Monas, because we here like to use critical thinking. In this one frame, and in that super blurry video we saw earlier, in both instances, I believe, personally, this ICE agent is absolutely in front of the vehicle. Right? That's the only thing. I'm not saying anything else. I'm not saying she tried to run him over. I'm not saying nothing. We can just admit that this ICE agent is absolutely in front of the vehicle in this frame and in the blurry video that we saw earlier.
Show the slow motion and walk us step by step. Show the wheels turning to the right.
Show
Someone
the-
was trying to kill the agent. So the wheels...
Bro, he wants you to frame by frame the whole video.
sort of turn to the left or the right. I don't think that she was trying to kill the agent. I think that she didn't care whether she hurt the agent in the process of her escaping.
Yeah, I can see that. It's sort of like a freaking, good. I don't give a fuck. Get the hell out of my way. Bam. Just get the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, just get out of there. I can see that. Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Intention
video, is that
matters.
it?
Does
Let me see if I find
intention matter? I feel like intention does matter, but I feel like in the most gracious of ways, you could say that her intention here was to escape, and she did not care for the safety of the police officer that was in front of her vehicle. You get what I'm saying?
Let me make sure if this is the right one. I think this might be it. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay, yeah, we can use this one. This one's fine. This is a better one. Okay, well, let me answer. Let's answer the question again. Let's see. Is there an answer of whether it is Asmongold? You know the memes. Oh, so the exact opposite of what you're saying. You even got it.
The exact opposite. It's literally not. He's literally just been saying that the guy is in front of him and the lady freaking hit him. What the fuck? What? Bro, Hasan Piker is just literally battling ghosts. So he doesn't even know what the argument is.
Oh my god. So you're saying that, oh, well, she wasn't trying to run him over. She just basically didn't care that she ran him over, and that's totally better.
Well, yeah, when you put it that way, yeah, it really doesn't matter. At the end of the day, she freaking... I mean, yeah, right, the intention matters maybe a little bit, but, in the grand scheme of things, you kind of still end up with the same results, right? Like...
Is that right? That, oh, guys, no, she was just trying to escape the scene, and she didn't care if she ran over the police officer.
Yeah, see, she was adding 3 plus 3 plus 3. She didn't multiply 3 times 3.
It didn't matter whether she ran over the police officer or not while she was trying to escape from the police after they told her to stop. I don't think that's a very good argument.
Yeah, facts.
He muted me? Now he won the argument?
He freaking muted Asmongold on his stream. Wait, so hold on. Is Hasan Piker in Asmongold's chat while they're live? Like, what? Like, so what? Is Hasan Piker's chat just watching him watch Asmongold stream? Brother, get a life, do something. What the fuck, huh?
Feels good, right? I bet he feels good about this.
Not a life, but get, like, what is the point of Hasan Piker's stream now? Brother just watches Asmongold. You might as well come watch me if you want that. Reactions and VODs on OzDaMonke YouTube channel. YouTube.com/@OzDaMonke.
Oh, no,
Subscribe
okay,
today!
video.
Daily
All right,
shit,
we're gonna
daily
watch the video.
videos,
Here we
3
go.
of them.
Let's watch it. We're gonna watch this together. Okay.
Daily videos, daily streams.
And I'm gonna put it right here.
Well,
and then
I'm gonna try to start doing daily streams. I'm trying to see if I can like do some Saturday and Sunday stuff too.
I put it at 0.25, okay? That way we can go frame by frame. Okay. So you can see very clearly they tried to get into the car. And there's an officer, by the way, I want you guys to keep in mind, there's an officer here that you can't even see. That's how, oh yeah, I'll make it full screen, okay.
Okay, so she's hitting the car in reverse. And obviously the officer, like, windows down, he's telling her to step out of the vehicle, and he's trying to open the door. You know, as far as I'm concerned, if this is an unlawful search, which to the best of my knowledge, this is not an unlawful detainment. If they, like, ICE agents even if you're an American citizen, to the best of my knowledge, because even Papa Monkey was asking, we were talking about this the other day, because he told me he thought it wasn't fair that ICE agents could just detain you for, you know, looking Mexican and, like, having to verify whether you're a citizen or not. And my logic was, well, I mean, in situations where, like, there's a robbery and you happen to be in the sidewalk while everyone's escaping or whatnot, or maybe you're hanging out in an alleyway when a bunch of robbers exit through that alleyway, if the police officers go and you know, they start arresting people, they might arrest you too. And of course, you know, in those instances, the best idea is to comply. Go to the station, they'll verify that you were not a part of the robbery, you're not a part of, you know, and you're good, you're clean, you're good to go, you're clean, you know, like they could check cameras, they could check whatever it happens to be. It sucks that you got, you know, wrapped up in it. Wrong time, wrong place. But the police officers have to verify that you're not one of the robbers also escaping that way, you know what I'm saying? So, to the best of my knowledge, it's like, yeah, I feel like you can absolutely be detained. They can ask, hey, I just need to verify that you're an American citizen. In which case, just make your life easier, bros. Take your wallet out, show him your ID or your license, show him your passport, whatever the hell you got, and be on your way. Get on with your day. Who cares? Yes, is it unfair? Yes, it's unfair. Does it suck? It sucks. It absolutely sucks. But will you get? But just do it. Move on with your day. Why are you trying to cause problems? Like, simplify your own life.
So there's an officer
Step
right
out
here.
the vehicle. Let them freaking do what you gotta do. Now, in this case, you know, obviously she was trying to get in their way. She was trying to, like, stop them because they're ICE agents or whatnot. But it's like, in most situations, just freaking comply with the situation and get the hell out of there. Like, get yourself out of the situation safely. You know, remove yourself from the problem.
Not even in the frame because of how in front of the car he is. And he's trying to move. Yes, the car is in reverse. And you can see that the light right here is in reverse because the car is moving backwards.
Yeah. There's the officer. I can barely see him. Yeah, literally. He literally appears from behind the car.
Reverse. And you can
from this camera angle, he's literally behind the vehicle. He's right here. That's him right there.
See that the light right here is in reverse because the car is moving backwards.
Bam. Right there. That's the officer.
Somebody's linking another one. Sorry, I'm getting distracted.
Oh no, whoops, he's over here. My bad.
Yeah, I've seen that. That one's a little bit. Yeah, actually, that one's a pretty good. That's a better quality. We're not going to look at this one yet, okay?
Yeah, no, I want to play this one out.
Well, you can see it right here. Let's go.
Right there. Oh no, that was him. I was right. Damn, bro's kind of blending into the freaking. Let's go back just a little bit. Damn it, this used to be faster, YouTube, come on. Bro, that's him. Yeah, that's still him. I mean, we're frame by framing this right now. Look at this. So that's the police officer right there, brother. Right there. This is literally the police officer standing right freaking here in front of the vehicle. She hits it in reverse.
Okay, so watch this wheel. And you can see very clearly the light turns off.
Yeah, which means she's going to start going forward.
See, the light turns off, which means that she shifted gears. Light turns off. Okay. Circle the guy in the front. Yes. Okay. And then so we see the guy
circle
in
him.
the front.
Put a giant red circle
right
around
there.
him.
There he is, and he's coming over to here. All right.
Honestly, at this point, this is the first time I'm seeing this footage like this close, so I'm kind of. This has suddenly turned into a Hasan Piker video, into like a this situation video.
Play it again. And you can see at this point, now she's revving the engine. So He's in front of the car. He's standing directly in front of the car. She's
Yeah, he's standing in front of the vehicle, and the wheels are basically turning in his direction right now. I believe she turns the vehicle that way towards the end.
revving the engine, and he can hear the wheels turning, and he's in front of the car. Right now, he is in front of the car. No brake lights. Yes, there's no brake lights, as you can see here. And then you'll see right here, the wheels are turning with the officer who is directly in front of the vehicle. Directly in front. You see those wheels turn?
All things considered, I really wish the officer could have detained her. They could have stopped her without needing to use the weapon, the force multiplier. But I still feel like the officer, like, it's understandable what he did.
Turning right there. Man.
He had to mute. The chat is saying he had to mute. I don't know how true that is, but...
Keep playing it? Yeah, I will. Okay, now I'll play it all the way through. So you can see right there.
Slow motion. Oh, so he starts drawing there. Yeah, he starts drawing when she starts, like, going forward. The vehicle's starting to go forward. Which, obviously, laws of physics, an object in motion tends to stay in motion. The fact that it's not going in reverse anymore means that she is absolutely hitting the accelerator going forward.
In here, right? That she's trying to pull forward. And so he gets out of the way so she doesn't run him over. And then he shoots her.
The other angle that we saw, he barely got out the way.
There it is. Man.
Sad to see, honestly.
Too bad, huh?
Yeah, absolutely sad to see.
Too bad.
And especially since it's like one of those situations where she had nothing to do there, bro. She had no business being there. What the hell are you going getting yourself into situations like this?
So that's what I think happened. And also, here's another question. Let's engage. That's why you won't play the video uninterrupted. Okay, all right, fine. I'm gonna play the video uninterrupted. Okay.
Oh, okay. Now, it's not. See, you couldn't see what was happening in the video because Asmongold was talking too much. Because you see, you can't use your eyes when you're using your ears at the same time. Oh my goodness, this is the greatest thing ever.
Here. Go ahead.
Bro even walked away. Bro, he's using Hasan's signature. He's using Hasan's own signature cherry act, bro. I can't believe it. That's Hasan's signature move. How dare you? That's really gonna piss him off now. Uh-huh. Yep, there he is. He's popping out right now. Damn. Yeah, no, that. I'll be honest. The first couple of times I saw it, I didn't even realize just how in front of it was. And for like a split second, I thought people were talking about this fool with the beanie, but nah, it's that guy over there.
All right.
And he only fired once. That's another thing too, is that he easily could have had follow-up shots too. But it seems like he only did the one as a sort of like, you know, stopping power type of deal.
Completely
Again, very
uninterrupted.
sad.
No commentary. I wasn't even in the room. What's the excuse now? She was never revving the engine. This is a lie.
Now she wasn't revving the engine.
So what happens when you put your foot on the gas?
Bro, that's so stupid! She has it in reverse. The vehicle will not go forward unless you hit the gas. She had it in reverse. Brother's acting like he's never driven a car before. Maybe it's because of all the freaking limousines he's had to drive in. What the hell, bro? Absolutely devoid of reality.
Then why'd the wheels turn?
And again, this is exactly why there is no point trying to debate Hasan Piker, Destiny, or any of these other freaking, like, crazy lunatics. Because they're only gonna lie. Even when the reality, the truth is, like, right freaking there. They're just gonna lie. There's never gonna be a scenario where they're, like, genuine or legit, or they actually, like... You know, they're actually genuine with anything that they actually say. It's always, 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 always going to be more lies. And if their lie gets debunked, they'll come up with another lie. Because they don't want to be proven wrong. They don't want to know the truth.
What are you doing? Like, I don't even understand this. Yeah, maybe he has an automatic
It's a tragedy that it happened. It sucks that it happened. I really wish the police officer could have done something different, or could have detained her without the need for it. But damn, bro, you can't be like so freaking like dense that you're like denying reality.
Is that it? Yeah, he's got a Tesla. He doesn't understand. Oh my god. She went forward after moving her wheels to the right, away from the agent. She did. She did. You're right. Sure did. And I don't think that she was trying. Her main goal was to get away from the scene of the crime.
Obviously.
Which, by the way, is also another felony, okay?
Yes,
against
it
the
is.
law, you can't have people running away from the police.
Like, no shit, yeah, it's like... I don't think the person who crashes the vehicle into another vehicle was trying to crash. I'm pretty sure they were trying to just drive and get home or go to wherever the hell they were trying to go. You know, most crimes... the intention is not to necessarily commit the crime and then get arrested or whatnot. Most times you're trying to get away with it, right?
But she wasn't trying to run the officer over. She just thought that it was okay if she did it.
True.
That's it.
True that.
Yeah, she's fleeing the scene, and she ran the officer over in the process of doing that. Oh, Jesus, got timed out again. Oh, now the goalposts are moving? Oh, my God. Okay. Let me ask you a question.
Who's the one moving the goalpost, dude? Hasan has moved the goalpost like 4 times in this one conversation. Damn.
You've asked me a lot of questions. You're in my chat.
This is actually an amazing way to get, like, document his, like, honestly, moronic strategy for debating.
Should an ICE officer be able to defend himself from a threat of deadly violence? If he believes his life is in danger, should he be able to respond with deadly force?
He said goalposts moving so hard, ICE agents are about to blast it. Was that meant to be a joke? What? I don't get that one. Can someone explain that one to me? I mean, I don't mind, like, dark humor, right? But that one didn't make any sense to me. Like, if he would have said, like, goalposts deporting so hard, ICE agents are about to shoot, you know, like something. Like, what do you mean?
When we started ICE about to shoot it? Well, of course not, because I wouldn't move the goalposts in there. Absolutely not in this case. So, okay, so there are no cases where ICE agents should be able to defend themselves whenever they're being, you know, basically attacked. And the reason why I asked Hasan this question, here's the reason why I didn't say that. Okay, all right, you didn't say that. That's fine.
Yeah, so, again, he's just not answering the actual question. He doesn't answer the question Asmongold is asking him. He answers a completely different question that nobody asked.
Yeah, all right, fine. So should an ICE agent be able to defend himself when his life is in danger? In this case, I didn't ask about this case. I know what your opinion is about this case. We all know that. You've tweeted about it 10 times. Israel did it. We get it. I'm talking about in general.
Freaking it, damn it, Israel! The Zionists are doing this again! Obviously.
But in this case, his life was in danger, therefore it's relevant. The reason why I'm asking you this, I don't know why you keep getting timed out, but please stop one man spamming. So the reason why I'm asking you this is very simple. It's because I think that you're exercising a bias against ICE agents. I think that you don't like what's happening and the ICE agents that are out there doing it in general. And I think that you don't want to admit that an ICE agent should be able to defend themselves if there's something that's happening that endangers their life.
Yeah, that's very obvious. Because he knows that the truth makes his argument look bad because it's the truth. So they have to deny the truth.
But you don't want to answer that question and acknowledge that because you actually, in my opinion, this is my opinion, right? This is what I think, is that I think that you agree with this happening and you think it's okay because you don't like ICE. That's what I think you're doing. I don't like when ICE agents kill a random 30-year-old neighbor's house. See,
that's not the question. That's not the question.
Works very well on Twitter. I don't like when ICE agents who are untrained kill random Americans. Why do you?
Again, another why are you gay? Do your parents know you're gay? Type of question. Why do you like random Americans being unalived? Who the hell, nobody likes that, stupid.
Kill random Americans. I don't like
Wait, nobody likes that, except for you! Remember you said that America deserved 9/11, Hasan? You're the only person that likes random Americans being murdered, I'm just saying.
Flee from the scene of the crime and try to, and run somebody over in the process. I mean, like, you can go back and forth about this over and over and over, and you can make these emotional plays, but this is what I think you're doing. I think that you're just trying to come up with a permission structure that basically justifies people being violent and aggressive and dangerous to ICE. What crime?
What crime? What the hell have you been talking about this whole time, bro? Now, like, he really is just denying reality. At bare minimum, she is fleeing the police. She's fleeing the ICE agents that are trying to detain her. That is a crime. You cannot flee. You are being detained, stupid. Besides obstructing of justice, if that is what, from what I've been hearing, supposedly she was there to try to, like, stop ICE. So, bro really, again, he really has no argument. All he can do is try to yell as loud as possible. And it doesn't quite work through chat, does it?
What is this here? What senses of the crime? I don't know. I don't. That's crazy. That's crazy. What was the scene of the crime she was fleeing? The police were trying to detain her. She was trying to block the road, as far as I know, and the police were trying to detain her and stop her. You think you should just be able to drive away from the police?
Yeah, no, that's not how that works. And besides, it doesn't matter if you believe you should be able to.
Obstruction of justice, yeah, why was she there?
You're not allowed. It's against the law.
Failure to comply? Yeah, you have to comply with a police officer. Very obviously, you have to comply with the police officer. She turned the wheels right when she saw the officer pull out the weapon, not before. If the officer did not pull out the gun, she may not have turned out her wheels at all. Maybe, I don't know.
I feel like that was way too fast of a situation for her to make a judgment call.
They are ICE. They don't have legal grounds to stop someone and detain them when they're American citizens.
They do.
So you think ICE can't detain anybody, even people that are trying to actively block them?
They absolutely can, and they can detain somebody just to verify that they are American citizens. It doesn't matter how they look, what they look like. Is it racial profiling? Absolutely. Does it matter? No. The same way that if you don't feel like taxes are fair, does it freaking matter? You still gotta pay your taxes.
Like, I don't know if that's true or not. I have no idea. I'm not going to argue with you about this, right? I have no idea. But I think it's probably not true, but I'm not going to go and look this up and figure it out. I'm sure we can listen, how about this? If what you're saying isn't true, we can make a little clip. You've seen the clips. You get a lot of views on my clip channel. You got to keep this up. You're doing a great job. And so we'll add in the
Bro,
little
he
law,
literally
and
just
it'll
uses
say
it for
right
content.
there where it is. It's technically a legal gray area. Why are you running your mouth? You don't know? Because it's obvious. It's obvious that you shouldn't try to run over a police officer when you're escaping the scene. It's obvious that you shouldn't do that.
Yeah, I feel like that's just common sense. That, you know what I mean? That's like some Darwin Awards type of deal.
Of multiple police officers trying to stop you, and then you turn the vehicle around and you start trying to drive in a direction, and you accident. Why are you doing again? Like you're wrong about Mahmoud Khalil? I wasn't wrong. But you were right. They didn't do anything about that. They didn't. I still think they should deport him. I do. I still think they should deport him, and I am mad at the government for making you right, because I think they should have absolutely deported him. 100%.
What was the Mahmoud Khalil situation again?
I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at the government.
I'm bad at names.
It was a joke. Whataboutism? Yeah, that's not even a point, though. But anyway, please ban the chatter. No, it's fine. Oh, jeez, you got timed out
I love that, though. That is true. It's like, what the hell does Mahmoud Khalil have to do with this situation? Bro, really just trying to change the conversation to something else.
Yes, you were. He has the legal right to free speech, whether a green card or American citizen. Well, that's not what I read. That's not what I read. Yeah, I don't know. It's not what I saw. I saw it pretty plain and simple that you're not able to do that. And it said that the state of fucking, what was it, the head of state, or was it a fucking, I'm trying to remember what the title was. But anyway, the Secretary of State. Yeah, Secretary of State, sorry. And the Secretary of State can remove somebody for whatever reason. Yeah. And so anyway, what is October 7th?
Yeah, is it the Secretary of State basically the way that Fidel Castro got into power, right? Because that actually is a very powerful, but not so glamorous, but very powerful position to have in government.
Never forget. Well, that's something different. Physical interference, touching, blocking, or physically impeding an ICE officer's lawful duty can lead to arrest for obstruction or assault. Well, obviously that's the case. Here we go again. From the chart, these actions can justify detention or arrest under such statutes: assaulting, resisting, or impeding federal officers, obstructing federal processes, harboring or assisting unlawful presence. Okay. First Amendment is a right for all. You were wrong. You didn't read anything. Well, I did. And in my opinion, this is my opinion, not the law. This is my opinion. I don't think we need to be importing foreign agitators from other countries to bring their conflicts and start trouble in our country. I think we already have people like you. You're a citizen. You're a problem. And I think that we have our hands full dealing with you, and we don't need to import more people that think this already. We already have.
Actually, you know, I wonder, is that true? Does the Constitution apply to anybody? Even if they're, like, not a citizen of the U.S.? Because with that logic, it would apply to somebody that's, like, that's not even here in the U.S., right? But, like, somebody in Africa doesn't necessarily have the same rights. That wouldn't make sense.
Have a bunch of problems already. I don't want to import more
Their rights are
problems.
determined by their government.
Is this crazy for me to say? I don't think it is. Jesus. Okay, but anyway, we saw the wheels turn. It is undeniable. We'll look at it one more time. Okay, we're going to look at it one more time. You can see right here the brake lights go off, and then the officer is still right in front of the vehicle. The wheels are now turning, and the police officer has to get away from the front of the vehicle, because if he's in front of the vehicle, she would have run him over while she was fleeing the scene because she was being detained by the police officers because she was trying to impede a federal investigation by using her car to block the road. And she got shot.
Yeah, I mean, this angle makes it very obvious.
We'll see who's right when the body cam comes out. That's true, too. I do think they should have body cams. I think they should absolutely have body cams, and they should make sure that anybody that's doing this, they're gonna evaluate,
honestly,
they're gonna look through everything for
this
sure.
video alone has sort of shown me, like, has helped me make an opinion on that whole scenario. But it also opened up a lot of questions that I genuinely have, specifically about the
why you retreat to your general self-defiance argument for all ICE agents, because you know she was moving away when she got shot. Okay. I mean, I looked at it right there in front of there. It was so obvious. It's so obvious. Don't believe your lying eyes. Don't believe moving away by the wheels turning in his immediate direction. Just give it up, man. Just give it up.
He really picks the worst hills to die on.
Watch the new angle. I'll see if there's a... You're doing that? Okay. Let me... Somebody did say there's another angle.
What an amazing argument, by the way. What an amazing argument. No, you.
Version of it? All right, let me see what this version is. I don't know if this one doesn't seem like it's new.
This is the one I saw.
This is a higher quality.
But I saw a lower quality one.
This is why it's so important to comply with the police, by the way. And so if you ever have the police that try to detain you, or they tell you to stop or to get out of the vehicle, and there are people with guns pointed at you that have guns, and then you, for some reason, tell yourself, I know what the good idea is. I'm going to drive through them.
Yeah, maybe no.
You're going to have a bad time.
Yeah, very stupid thing to do.
Do not take his advice. Take my advice. Don't do that. You can, and if it was a wrongful detainment, settle it in court.
Hell yeah.
It's always better to settle something like this in court than have to get shot or something like that happen.
Yeah, you might get a check too. Get that money,
you
baby.
think you were wrongfully detained, you can take it to court, use the system as it was intended. Absolutely. So yeah, there you go. And what is this? Your dead dad hated you, wishing you died, wishing you weren't born, bro.
Damn.
Bro, you need to get help.
Let's go. He pulled it up.
What are you doing? You're talking about my dad? Jesus Christ.
What a psychopath.
What is wrong with you? Seek help, man. Seek help.
People are too afraid to call it out. People are too afraid to say, what the fuck are you saying? This is...
You're right. People are too afraid of doing this, but they're so afraid of it. They're constantly sending me death threats and, you know, like invoking my dead parents. You're right. That's totally...
Real, dude.
It's actually...
Again, like Dr. K said, Hasan Piker has the most tribalistic and aggressive community.
Actually...
On the platform.
You guys that are the victims. Oh, yeah.
Completely ridiculous.
Oh, God. Man. So I'm simultaneously ineffective and I'm also dominating the discourse. Well, that's nice. Anyway, I've got to go do some stuff. I'll be back on tomorrow. Thanks a lot for watching today, guys.
What a freaking amazing video. Absolutely phenomenal. That was great for some laughs. Please go drop a like, go drop a sub, all that good stuff, Monodachis. I'm going to go ahead and drop the link on Discord. And if you're watching the VOD, it'll be down in the description below. Ayoo, Monodachis! Thank you so much for watching this video. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. You can also find links to the videos that we reacted to today down in the description below, along with my Oshi marks. I'll see you in the next video, Monos. Goodbye, and thank you so much for swinging by. Salut!